Hey you guys, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the weeks of May 3rd through the 16th, 2021. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind that these are general, so they may or may not resonate. But hopefully you have some clarity. Also, if you guys are wanting to book a personal or private reading, be sure to check the description box below for ways to reach me. If you want to reach me by phone, it's a separate process. Just make sure that you're registered at bill per call. You can request a callback, and if I don't get back to you that day, I'll get back to you within a 7-day time frame. Also, be sure to check out Patreon. I have the Venus sign readings there, as well as additional content that you may enjoy. And also check out TikTok for like short tarot readings. All right, so we have here the overall energy as the Eight of Pentacles. We've got the King of Wands. We have Justice. We've got Death, King of Swords, Judgment, Four of Wands, and Nine of Wands. Okay, so looks like you guys have been focused, just focused on work, focused on yourself. If you're in a relationship, it seems like maybe something has been taking a long time to develop. Something requires a lot of patience and a lot of attention to detail. It just looks like you've also been going through some sort of transformation as well in regards to your relationships. Some of you may also be kind of channeling your love life or putting it into your work some type of way. It's possible that you've been kind of documenting your love life or journaling it. Looks like you've also been listening or watching something over and over again. Could be readings. Maybe you're also looking at some sort of letter or messages. You've been reading something over and over again. I feel like you've been remembering how something was, or you've been thinking about something. You also may be in a soul contract with a fire sign, but in a way something looks like any soul contract that you have may have recently ended or is getting ready to end. Looks like you've also just been preparing for something to come to an end. Maybe something has been in a long time making, like you knew something was getting ready to come to an end for a long time now. It's also possible that you could have been going through a divorce, or your love interest has been going through a divorce. Someone's had to fill out a bunch of documents and it's finally over. Something may finally be officially over. Now, I'm also getting that something is coming back to life that you thought was over or had ended. So it's possible that you have not been in communication with someone, but you've been thinking about them, and then all of a sudden here they go, you know, the situation is resurfacing here. So very possible that you could receive a phone call from someone, or you decide to reach out to someone. It just looks like something is being resurrected or brought back to life. And then especially you've got death and rebirth here. So I kind of feel like maybe a relationship transformed you and you changed forever because of that relationship. And maybe you had even felt like you died, but you're resurrecting like the phoenix. You're rising from the ashes. So you've been through some sort of purification. I also feel that the universe is trying to get your attention I do feel like you are going to successfully complete something that you've been needing to complete. For some of you, this death is about the end of your single life. So for some of you, it could actually be a divorce. I mean, not divorce, a marriage. And you dropping your last name and taking on the name of your partner. But I feel like this is about being ready to move forward or ready to take things to the next level. If you've been having a hard time moving on from anyone in particular, I feel that you're finally ready to let them go. You're like, okay, I've grieved about this enough. I can't grieve anymore. I'm all out of tears. I'm all out of whatever. And so you're ready to see what's out there. It looks like you're kind of peeking behind. You're like, what's out there? Who's out there? So if some of you have been going through a long process of grieving or just a long process of being single, something happens where it looks like now you're ready. You're like, oh, okay, I'm ready. And it could be because maybe someone caught your attention, especially maybe you are now mentally stimulated by someone. You're like, I was bored to death with all these other people, but you enlighten me, or you're exciting. So I feel like either someone feels this way about you, or you are feeling this way about someone, and there's a willingness to just kind of see, what this is all about. It's like, okay, let me kind of see where this goes. So I feel like you're moving forward, but you're proceeding with caution. I do feel too that Spirit wants you to get out of your comfort zone or push yourself to do something that you don't normally do. Something is indicating that it's all in your head. Or something is happening to help you overcome your insecurities or your doubts. You also may get invited to some sort of event, and maybe you're hesitant about going, especially if you're normally like an introvert, but it looks like you're deciding that you want to maybe go ahead and go. And if that's the case, I feel like either way it would be good for you. You could either meet someone at this event, or it's just good for you to just get out, get some air. Yeah, so you could have been dealing with a Libra, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Gemini, or an Aquarius, maybe even Virgo. Death is also indicating that you've reached the end of something, like something that was difficult, something went as far as it can go. You also could have been, something was dead weight. If you've been holding on to something that was dead weight, I feel like you're throwing it away or releasing that energy. You may still feel like you're having to decide. I don't know if there's two people that you're torn between, or if someone is deciding to move forward with you or with someone else. Also, I'm getting something about a third party situation. Something ended because it was a love triangle. or because someone came in between and it's just like it had to come to an end. You may have felt like someone was your twin. I feel like maybe you are curious about a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or they're curious about you. Or there's some trust. You might be asking, can you trust this person coming towards you? So I feel like your love interest is just more so kind of snooping or keeping tabs on you, trying to see if you're available, if you're single, if you're in a relationship. They're just trying to keep tabs on you. They want to know what's up before they make their move. They're like, I don't want to make a mistake, or I don't want to approach somebody if they're unavailable, if they're still in that relationship, if they're still dealing with that person. Like, I feel like someone wants to make sure that it's safe to come out. It's safe to approach you. Are you still angry at them? Someone is also waiting for the right time to make their move. They're like, I'm coming, just wait. It makes me think of double dutch, where someone needs to wait for that right rhythm to jump in. I don't know, I just kind of feel like it's an intuitive thing. So someone is using their intuition to judge whether or not they should come forward or not, based off of all the evidence in front of them. It's like, okay, check. They're not in a relationship, check. They seem to be healed, check. They have their own business, check. You know, just whatever. It just seems like they're just taking precautions before they come forward. Something also could have been a test too. I don't know. Almost like maybe someone sent someone to check something for them, or to see if you were gonna fall for something, fall for the bait. Yeah, it looks like you guys are just kind of ready. You're ready to deal with the past, or some sort of unfinished business that you had with somebody. You're like, okay, I'm ready now. I have time now, or I'm in the right state of mind now. I feel like your soulmate is in the picture. You've been thinking about each other. Everything's just been a matter of time. If someone was in a soul contract that should have been ended, I feel like they're out of it now. Like the universe has done something, and they're no longer in that situation anymore. But it still seemed like unseen forces had to step in to get something up and running. Yeah. All right, so hopefully those messages have resonated. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending you love and grace.